So as a byproduct of the information age is the concepts, the ideas, the thoughts of spirituality, of other dimensions, of something outside the Newtonian gravity, seriousness field. We're going to have our walls breaking down, the illusions opening up into other dimensions, whether it's ETs or UFOs, other dimensions, experiencing the plant kingdom, experiencing time travel, experiencing spiritual and mystical experiences, or understand what's going on behind the scenes. We are going to be talking about these concepts a lot. The knowing, the surfacing of the knowing of these concepts, whether it's all the spiritual teachings, ancient and otherwise or modern, we're going to start talking about it. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Oh, I get it. We're all one. There's one source. We're all made of the same stuff, star stuff. We're even going to understand quantum type stuff, multiple timelines, multiple dimensions, this, that, and the other. We're going to start understanding this stuff as concepts. But to pass into these dimensions, to start dissolving our physical box, our physical experience, if it's going to become liquid, as it does in the mystical experiences, Yogananda, St. Francis, whoever you want to read, as they have this dissolving experience, or during ayahuasca journeys, you enter the different bardos, the different dimensions, the many mansions, the kingdoms. So we're starting to understand this a lot. But the doing, the undoing, the experience of it is going to have to be addressed. You have to actually do it. Now we're going to do a lot of talking in the information age. We're going to do a lot of knowing or understanding, standing under. So at some point the pressure increases with all this yak knowing, talking about this, that, and the other. The actual experience, the actual hearing someone's thought before they say it, starting to have your vision move so you can start seeing into other dimensions. Having other dimensions through a vortex wormhole come in through the corner of the room. Looking in the mirror and seeing your old lifetimes slough off like layers come out of you. Feeling, reacquainting ourselves with the heart, with your feelings, your belly, your solar plexus, and your heart plexus. The actual doing of this, all the talking about it, all the knowledge, all the information about it, it's not really knowledge, these are definitions, right? But the information about it is not the actual transformation. Look at my video, we're moving from the information age into the actual transformation age. So I'm talking about it now, but the concept is the seed. But it's not the flowering, it is not the finished product. You can't eat the apple, don't eat your seeds. So just feel that. So it's going to push on the 3D paradigm prison planet reality, or this kept reality that we've reduced by Greenwich Mean Time, clocks, Gregorian calendars, months named after Augustus, Julius, Juno, ancient Roman gods and emperors, locked in to certain managed reality systems. We're going to start knowing, understanding the concepts of it, but the actual doing is going to be in the undoing of these prisons. And that's going to involve a 3D melting of the realities. Everybody talks about it, right? Or tries to share by this bit of gentle seeding, whether it's shamans, Toltec wisdom, Carlos Castaneda, Paramahansa Yogananda, Jesus Christ, Buddha, all St. Francis, everybody, Kuan Yin, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, the brotherhoods, the sisterhoods, the native work, this is what's going to start happening. This was so scary before. It was so undoing that we couldn't handle it, so we needed to go back in the box. We needed a managed reality. But now it's coming back to our consciousness that there's been a managed reality for us, whether it's the archons, Illuminati, or you want to make devils out of the ones that have managed your reality. They've only been there because we weren't ready to have the walls start melting again. LSD is no accident. These psychedelics, natural, preferred, better, if anything. And I'm not a particular proponent of those. It's only if you're called to it. So there's a difference between the actual allowing it to start occurring in your life versus just trying to live out a survival-based 3D system. And the people that are still stuck in the survival 3D, they've made their deals with the devil, the deals with materiality. If their materiality starts melting, they usually panic. It's too overwhelming, too scary for them. So if you try to explain this to people that are still addicted, wedded, married to 3D materiality and money systems, it will be too much for them. But at some point, you will have to face, to pass the physical, you have to get past the physical. To pass into the larger states, you have to become a master of the physical, not just of concepts. And that journey, past the physical, transforming the physical from within, whether it's Jesus on the Mount of Transfiguration, he's morphing his body, he's morphing into light, or Babaji, who does it every day, or thousands of angels that do it every day, walk in and out of dimensions, or what you're doing at night when you're sleeping. Doing it is a scary as fuck process. Scary as hell. Because you're going to face the hells that you've left inside yourself. There's no other way. Spirit told me years ago, I said, look, Tobias, there's no way around this. You got to go through these gateways. But there is a way through it. It is scary. It is completely undoing. It will rock your reality. It will wipe out your concepts. Wipe out your ideas of what you think is real. There's no other way around it. So going from concept stage, talking all about it to each other, which is good. But if you just start feeling a little bit of the energy, most of the sheeple, most of the cattle people, most of us run the other way. I know that's how my masters experienced me. The first time a galactic family ship, okay, UFO, right, showed up in my reality in a canyon out here in Arizona, I went unconscious. I could not handle it. I just went out. I had enough of a remembrance that my friend who was with me, who stayed conscious for the whole experience, I asked him, I said, was there a ship over there? It's like I saw it in a dream world or in my mind's eye. He said, yeah. The second time it happened, I was able to stay fully conscious. See, talking about it is very different than actually being able to have it happen in your reality or allow that in. It will scare the shit out of you. It will require that you remake yourself, deconstruct the parts of who you really think you are. This is the only game. The other game is you're going to live a predictable life, slowly dying, and being, you're going to live a mortal life. If you want the immortal life that every teacher talks about, you have to face the devil, finish the fight. And that's the harsh way of putting it. You have to face the physical. You have to be willing to face your own inner demons. Your own inner programs, patterns, subconscious principle that you've avoided, the imprints you got from your parents and your lineage. And that is an undoing, worldview shattering process. And millions of us are in the process of doing it right now, which is really cool. All right.